Hey there, welcome to my stream. Today I will be keep building the craziness that I've been doing underwater, so finally I can have a proper platform to keep building up here in this crazy base. Hello, Diabolical Minehouse, welcome to my stream. So let's see how this goes today. I know that hang on a second. Okay, I know that I'm actually streaming today a little later than I usually do. I was really busy, but I'm still up to keep going with this today. And my character is very encumbered right now because I'm carrying a whole lot of things here. So I've been, instead of making mostly things with normal foundations. Hey Mark, good to see you here again. Welcome to my stream. Thank you for watching it very frequently. That's a really great form of support. Hope you've been doing well today. So besides of the fact that I've put plenty foundations over here around, I'm doing a big part of the base with this craziness. I know, too many pillars, but this is because I want to have 100% stability in each floor piece, okay? Otherwise I will have like 80, and whenever I start building up above the water, the stability goes down quite a lot, and I don't want that. But sandstone pillars are very, very cheap. However, I will always need lots of stone, so that's what I'm gonna get more today. Before keep going, okay? So Brutus have been helping me with the buildings around here, okay? And I also need some more logs. Let me just take a quick look of everything. Let me know if the sound is alright for you. Alright, everything should be fine. I was just checking something with the streaming video. Because some settings are not saved until I change a few things on the video properties. I'm not meaning the description is by default, but other details. Like, I know that I have plenty stones over there, but I want to check something in my crafting stations, and I will probably gather more resources from that area just quickly, okay? I'm gonna bring my good helper elephant called Tuna. It makes a lot of noise. And yesterday finally I've made a slightly better blacksmith bench. I still need to find a higher tier blacksmith, but for now I have this Amazon one, and looks like she's still crafting lots of reinforcements, so let's keep doing that. And we have here more steel bars. I need plenty of these. I know that it is very slow having only one thing here. But hang on, since the previous blacksmith bench that I had spends the same amount as this better bench does to make reinforcements, I'm gonna speed up the process by splitting the steel bars. Of course I will need many more later. So as you can see, only one steel bar. Pretty much like this bench here, okay? It's a little slower in here, even though I have the fast crafting, like the fastest possible. But, you know, even with this help of the blacksmith, it still takes a while when it comes to high tier resources, you know. So about here, I'm not sure why I've put grow in here, but let's leave it like that right now. Very odd though. So yes, I seem to be lacking a few resources, so yes, definitely. Oh, hang on, I have no more thick height here, so I need the byproduct tar. So let's keep crafting more and more leather. I have plenty stacks of it already. So let's make even more iron bricks too. I have a few stones here, but not enough. Okay. How about this? Let's make more shape tools. The more things we have, the better, because tier 3 pieces to make such a big building is such a really a grind. And exceptionally, since yesterday, yes, I think it was yesterday, I was using the harvesting rates at default 1, okay? So let's say really vanilla. But yesterday, for a while, I decided to change it up to 4 times, okay, more. Because I do have to have that stuff ready in a while, because I really have more places to go, more trolls to grab, and also after several streams I really want to go and visit the Exile lands and run into the dungeons, okay? Sides of building and farming. So yeah, keep exploring and stuff. Even though farming is pretty much my favorite thing, but I'm not farming, no, really building. But I really have many more things to do in this game, which is something really good, okay? So we always keep ourselves busy while playing this game. So to prevent boredom, there's a lot of features and several hundreds of places to explore, really. And when I think I've done everything, I'm not even close to finish. Okay, let's just pass this here. I don't know why I brought the ceilings with me. So let's now grab more logs too. I've been having issues on my left chat. Me and more users, more YouTube channels have been running into this issue again for a while now, okay? But for me it was since pretty much since the day before yesterday. Monday, yes. So many weird bots sharing stuff they shouldn't share on my left chat is something that has been happening. It seems to be targeted, but is pretty much happening to random YouTube channels, I believe, and especially probably gaming, but other sorts of content too, I think. So these nasty bots usually share stupid things. You know, for you, they try to entice you to, or whatever it's naming in English, to lure you into going to malicious sites, and yes, literal malicious sites to want to go there. So I disabled the links sharing, but usually the bots go over the safety measures anyway, so don't feel bothered by seeing weird stuff in the chat once in a while. I hope it doesn't happen today, however. Good to see you back here, Hold Dirty Benchu. How are you? You keep trying to play Sipta, but you always find your way back to the Exile Lands previous server. I know the deal, okay? I keep missing, you know, I love Sipta, but I also love Exile Lands in its own way. And I usually miss going back there, but actually I've been testing stuff, content for the game out on the Exile Lands. So I kinda not miss it that much right now, but I definitely feel the need. I feel tempted to go even on this journey of all my Conan Exiles streaming. I know that I should be focused only here on Sipta, but I really want to travel to copy my character and quickly travel back to the Exile Lands temporarily, that's all, so I can like unlock a few more recipes, and not only that, but especially going to the dungeons, okay? Because the dungeons, I find some there, like the War Maker dungeon or whatever it's the name for that one, and the Wine Cellar one, much harder than the vaults here, okay? So yes, I totally understand you. So I was wondering if that server you play on, or your own server in this case, if you can transfer your character to Sipta instead of going to play in another place, if the server allows you to travel between maps. Okay, and also I will need to go for more iron, so I'm gonna go all the way back now that we have a few more resources. This is an undead camp, let's say, more of ruins, but there's nothing special on that area. I mean, and yeah, grab some iron. I think my elephant still has some slots left. By the way, I have many insects, many bugs with me, which I grabbed from the plant fiber I gathered, because I need to make more stone consolidants. And I usually put the insects on my fish trap so I can make later oil on the fluid press with a poor fish. But you tend to go to the one that you were used to, even though, you know, after a while you feel like a bit tired of playing in the same places, but no, then you want to come back to them. It's like let's say it's that homesick feeling, you know, like me, for example. Not anymore, okay, after the pandemic things went bad on my side. So for like around 3 years I used to travel like for a week up north of my country. I live in the center and I love that place, really. I love like the inland area and stuff. However, you know, I live pretty much my whole life in a wonderful place, you know, but I got tired of it. I got tired of this area, really. But whenever I moved away from this place, or even if I go like to the center of the district and such, I start missing, you know, going back to the place where I was at for so long. Same thing with Exiles, really. Where I've been playing at since the beginning of early access, and then we have a new map, and that's so exciting, but then you really want to go back sometime to where you've played since a long time. It's kind of like I can compare that to this, you know. Now that I'm here, before going and get more iron, I will grab these stones. Not all of them, probably. I can grab more stones later. No, that's okay. I'm gonna keep a stack of stones here because I need some for more pillars. Okay. Even with this very fast crafting, this is gonna take ages. Maybe when I get back everything is already crafted. Why I'm not taking everything at once, I don't know. So what else here? Nothing else. Okay. Next station. Yeah, this doesn't want to work, as usual. This was pretty tiring for my fingers. Okay, so here I have some more tar, which I'm gonna add here for more steel fire. I need plenty steel. So the more I can make within a small amount of time, the better. Yes, exactly. That's what I meant. I'm not sure why I'm putting bark here, but I don't need bark here right now. Actually, I'm gonna keep this for more pillars, so I'm just gonna make a few more. You need plenty of logs to make a proper amount of shaped wood, which is quite annoying, but it is what it is. And I'm gonna add here the branches for no reason too. Plus I have a few more seeds finally not encumbered anymore, so seeds also work nicely to make more oil. I have like more than 400 units somewhere in my chests. However, I need plenty more. I want to make more different kinds of armor pieces, even though I have like some good ones, but never enough. Okay, I need more later, okay, to the epic armor sets and such. So let's go back here. I'm gonna go to the other side now. I'm not using the horse right now, so I'm just traveling like not a very long distance anyway, so and I need to cover this up with fence foundations so I won't see those ugly pillars anymore. Okay. But I've put the fence foundations facing backwards. Okay, so this is the back side of the foundations, the fence ones, and I probably will add something under here later. This will be pretty much a pool in the center. I could put it somewhere else, but yes, I still have to fill up the rest of the area. So that area here is on purpose with water. Okay, just to give like a different look to this work in progress space. And yes, I'm definitely just using pretty much, besides of the sandstone pillars, I'm only using storm glass now. I love other sets too, like the Echelonian pieces, like the kitten ones, like from the diverse DLCs, but I'm really going into these ones because these really literally remind me of the vaults, the dungeons around, because of the same patterns, same architecture, and I find this to be very interesting and pretty, so that's what I'm gonna go for. Plus, okay, my poor dog cannot carry anything else, so I'm gonna leave this for the oh, and I still have some bugs on my inventory. That's okay. I'm now not much encumbered anymore, so not a problem. And we should grab here iron from this great spot just in front of me. I don't know for how long I will usually stream, but if people start arriving to the building back home and stuff, there will be some noise and such, and eventually when I feel the need to take a long break, I have to go, but I'm not planning to go so fast because I was just started this stream. And it's just to relax a little bit, to get a little distracted, because my back hurts so much today. I was supposed to only grab iron, but I'm tempted to grab a few more things too, because I need all the basic resources for that base. Anyway, I went into deep house cleaning today. It has to be done at least once a week. Maximum from like 10 to 10 days. Some poison, so I had to put poison in a few sites, so I had to wash really the whole floor and many other things, you know, here somehow, which is very strange. Okay, here in the city, this is a dead end, but there are still a bunch of cars around the place, and the trees and such, everything helps to create like more dust into this house very fast. It is surprisingly faster than it happens in my mom's house. She lives like in the rural area, in open fields, so there's like plenty nature in there, so I won't be surprised if there was like dust fast, but it doesn't show up as fast as here. But we try to clean things up before we see a significant amount of dust showing up. No, it's never good for the allergies and anything, so I like to keep everything clean, even if my back hates me all the time, okay? But other than that, I feel fine. I just had a nice lunch after all the work and after having a shower, which is always important too. And this elephant is always crazy. Hey, Arcane. Oh, that won't be a bad idea, actually, you know, streaming IRLs. how do you call it? IRL streaming. Yes, sorry for my horrible English trying to say the letters. It would be a bad idea, but I don't find to be very handy to hold my phone and streaming while I'm cleaning because I could actually, I have like some sort of thing that I put around my neck, and I can hold my phone there, you know, to do if I want to stream like that. But things shouldn't get done so fast, and I can tell that the vacuum cleaner is extremely noise. Okay, I have to use it in the max power to just vacuum clean things properly. But even if I put it on the minimum, okay, no one can stand noise. It's horrible. But yeah, it won't be a bad idea one day if I come up with a video or stream cleaning, but not sure if that will happen. Probably we're just playing around, but I mean, it's not actually a bad idea, you know, for something different, you know. Someday I have to come up with something different for the channel because it's always the same thing over and over. So let me see. Yeah, you have enough iron for now. I'm not gonna go further. I can't wait to explore and fight more enemies. Explore the lands and fight more enemies, better said like that. And unlock more things through this isle, even though I've been in too many places. You can see plenty markers and even some custom markers with certain types where I can find certain types of specific resources. But yes, I'm not still done. Can mute mic when vacuum is on? Yes, and put music. Yeah, that will be a great idea. Okay, I'm gonna go by elevator, and the elephant seems to be lacking water, so that's why I call it tuna, probably. Oh, he just has magical powers. Like, where does it go to? Hey, I don't want to get cut in half by this elevator. Hey, come back! Elvis goes crazy here. Okay. It scares the hell out of me, I swear. My updating my spawn point. Okay, come back here. And I have plenty of things. This stopped. Did I run out of... No, it's already done. Really, that was quite fast. Faster than I thought. Okay, so let's keep going and make more iron. Turn it into as much steel as possible. Not that much because I need more steel fire. We'll take care of that very soon too, okay? And then more and more bricks. Okay, the more the better, okay? I need a countless amount for what I'm gonna build under and above. That place I go always with big bases most of the time, and because there's like so many types of placeable objects, and especially the crafting stations, it just occupies a lot of space. I like to have space to walk around in my base, you know. So what do I need? A mortar, exactly. And I need to go for another brimstone hunt after several streams without going into one. Okay, I didn't even remember about that. Yeah, I need more height and for mortar, so I have a limited amount of steel now. Okay, unfortunately, but a few more. Okay, should be lasting enough for a while, for many more pieces. Eventually I'm gonna put more here. And welcome back, Pretty. You don't miss a stream. How are you? Good to see you back. Let me catch up with the chat. Conan Exiles is actually a great survival building game. It has always been like that. So it's not weird if I stream it often, not to mention if you use mods. I love mods. I seriously love mods. I've tried plenty of them. But currently I decided, at first I decided to not go with any mods, but I was so tempted to use the Better Trolls mod that I had to install it. To enable it, but it's the only mod currently. But definitely this game never stopped to amuse me ever, so yeah. And all of these are already crafted. Okay, interesting. Where did I put? Don't think I've brought the 6 steel bars with me. Okay. You just wish that Conan Exiles had a particular building feature like in Valheim. I never played the game, but I've seen lots of stuff about it, even though I'm not very interested in it, however. Where you can put floors, walls and objects on a finer angle and or rotate the objects, even inverting them. Oh, cool! I love that feature actually. I've played a few games, survival sandbox games, or even non-survival games where you can, you can make houses, you can make bases, whatever, where you can actually, here you can actually rotate also the things, but until a certain point, but having even more freedom of placement, that's amazing. Okay, and then there are a few games that I've also played that have like you can enable and disable the option. You can enable the options to put things like in the proper grids, okay, in the proper position of the grid, or you can just place them freely. You can place them, stack things up and such. Here you can stack a few things, however it's not bad at all. I think I still really enjoy how we can place things around nonetheless. But yes, I've played many other games with similar or even more features that provide you even more freedom of placement, definitely. Others that are very limited, unfortunately. Yeah. Let me see. Hello, Sipta. You're okay. Laptop hitting issues. Oh no. Better watch my streaming 360p instead. Sorry to hear that. I honestly never wanted a laptop, only for the reason that I could use it while I was like laying on my bed or something, like for really but it can be very practical, especially when you have to go out of home and need to work and stuff. But no, I've always been a desktop person. But yes, the eating issues are always concerning, always, and it's like even more concerning when it comes to the laptop, because desktop PCs you can always just open them and have more extra pieces easily and such, and but it also depends of your room. But yes, if it's a problem on your laptop, I hope it gets solved soon. Welcome back, Van. Good to see you here. I'm okay besides of my back pain today. Too much cleaning, I guess. How about you? Arcane Battle Trolls. Trolls. And 10 companions. At least I turned it on my game. Not exactly 10, but 4, not counting with the mount, of course. And you have, I like especially also this feature of forcing my fighter trolls to use truncheons. They help me a lot to get this named alchemist over here by the accursed citadel. But other than that, going to vaults with many followers became such an easy task, so I should like only go with 1 follower or something next time, something like that. It turns everything much easier, but it's so useful, especially for me. Like I do lots of mistakes when it comes to combat. So yeah. Let me think what I was thinking about doing, and I'm still very encumbered. That's a problem. To where I can make oil for no reason. I actually oh yes, for reason. And dried berries, I have plenty of berries here. I'm gonna dry them because they seem to be cheap, and that's cool. They sometimes give me seeds which I can put here on the flip press for more. Oh, awesome. Okay, you two are not, you're not carrying anything. All right. And let me see. You can actually stay here now. A cat. Well, since I'm encumbered, I mean, I could go with the elephant, but it always goes crazy. There in my base, it goes under the water, it teleports close to me and such, and scares the hell out of me, so nope. I'm gonna go to my fish trap, putting more bugs in there. I mean, laptops are actually pretty convenient when it comes like to saving up space, to go around with it wherever you wish to. So, and not many wires and stuff, but you know, if it's your only choice, then, you know, when you run into issues, it's just a lot more trouble to solve them, I believe, in comparison. You know, especially, you know, eating issues are awful. PC, building a PC will be my first attempt, yes, but currently the parts are so... Not only they are pretty issue, I think it's a global issue, okay? Even older parts, I'm not meaning like a graphics card like a 2080 or a 360, a 3060 or anything. I'm meaning graphic cards and memory sticks. Trust me, some of them are expensive still nowadays, even if you are trying to buy like older PC parts that are still being manufactured, okay? If you find a deal and you can get some in second hand, that's better, as long as they if those things last. But for example, like the drives price, I think they should be slightly a bit lower in terms of price. I'm not sure if it applies to many other countries though, or even to the UK. Here in Portugal, everything seems to be so costly, like so expensive because of the high taxes too. But I think a few things that, you know, came out years ago should really be lower. Some are lower, but others that I've noticed through the time, and they are still like in a certain price they shouldn't be right now, okay? But yes, it's more expensive at the time. It depends of if just you don't choose like an expensive laptop, like an expensive gaming laptop or anything. But in comparison, building a desktop, depending of what you're going for, if you're gonna play games, you wanna play games like in medium or higher settings, you have it's a sort of investment, definitely. But if you're going for the basic stuff, you don't have to spend a lot, but it's still an investment, because then you need to buy a screen, okay, separately. You need to buy the rest of the peripherals, so it's like it's always pricey at a point, okay? Until when you want to get a good enough laptop, yeah. You want to get a good GPU that doesn't get old in 1 year. Oh, okay. Good luck with that. Unfortunately, you know, so I've been very lucky with some PC parts. Not all of them. Some of them, I've had to invest myself in the past, but thankfully they are still, you know, lasting, which is great. But some of the parts, like the motherboard, the memory sticks, and the graphics cards as well, with the screens, are actually all second-hand. It was from when my boyfriend, before he left home, used to invest in, you know, having a better PC, so I would like keep his parts that were like gaining dust. So yeah, so pretty much I can tell that I'm very fortunate when it comes to having a proper PC to play nowadays. However, I can tell that before we switched to the graphics, to the second-hand graphics card, I'm using a 2080 Ti. No, not the Ti, the Super, which is pretty good actually for many things, and you can still play games in Max, like even games that came out not long ago. But before this one, I was playing with my 1060. That is still waiting for a new home. All right. So what happens is that 1060, I still find it pretty good to play many games, many survival games that I enjoy in proper settings, you know. Probably, let's say, not in ultra, like I'm having like everything in ultra, but it's still possible, but at least in high, and you don't find like a huge difference between, or at least I think with the 1060 I used to play still in ultra. I don't remember well, but I think so. But with the anti-aliasing, like in 4 or 2, you don't find like to be like a very huge difference. And I think actually that the anti-aliasing not at max looks a little better. You don't see like any little squares, but things are like more detailed actually in comparison, or there's like not a huge difference. However, you still play properly with like maybe, oh, you can actually change to cinematic. All right. I've actually, you know, I've played both game versions in the stable version and in the test live version. Okay, so it's like I have, let's say, 2 Conan Exiles installed on my computer because I'm one of the beta testers and such for the game. I cannot tell what I'm testing out in the other version. Okay, it's I'm under NDAs anyway. So what I want to say is that on the playtest, I've noticed that now we have the cinematic option. I don't remember since when the developers added the cinematic option. I thought there was only the ultra, so I think I'm gonna go for it now. But yes, I can tell that many graphics cards, even, you know, people, or some people may think that the 1050 or the 1060, I don't know much about the AMD cards. I've played with, I've used one years ago, but then it was always NVIDIA for me. I mean, they find like the 1050 or the 1060 Ti or whatever already obsolete. Unfortunately, it sounds like they are, but they are still pretty good to play certain games. So I don't think it's very risky to use a 1060, for example, to play games until like for over the next 3 years or so. Okay, so you don't really have to invest on a 360 or anything like, or for example the 2000 series, like I have like the 2080. It's probably still expensive. I don't know how much my boyfriend back then spent when he was able to, not anymore. But I feel like some lower ones still can really are adapted to some of nowadays games still, and it's pretty playable, you know. I feel like, unfortunately, nowadays, like those manufacturers, like or NVIDIA and such, are making things so fast. In the next year, your recent graphics card will become obsolete, and that's really bad. But you are still able to play games properly. Okay, games get more and more demanding every time, but as long as the game is properly optimized, it also depends of the development of the game. it's still very playable. You don't have to spend $800 with a graphics card. That's nonsense for me. Okay, it's too much, way too much. Or like even 400 is quite a lot. So yes, the prices are just insane for many things. But yeah, so let me catch up again. Meanwhile, to improve performance, I will kill this strange service running in my system. Mind telling me if I can help with that, Pratyush? If you tell me the service name, because there's something that is actually about Windows. There is something running in the background that literally eats your RAM and stuff, and it's very hard to remove. I forgot how to disable that because it always comes back. I have that something with that about when it comes to issues with it before, but not anymore. But yes, something operating system from Microsoft, surely it is not useful. I mean, if you tell me like the exact name, but I remember that there is something that is definitely not useful, but it usually, for some people, for some certain computers, it just randomly starts to consume lots of memory, and that's something very concerning. Sometimes you think that is pretty much more of a virus slowing down things, and it's not. It's that process from Windows itself, which is horrible. Yeah, cinematic version, it's like 4K or something. I don't know, really. And I'm probably not gonna find out, but for me it looks like the graphics are still mighty fine with Ultra, and in comparison with cinematic, I don't find like a big difference. Probably there is, but as you can see, there are plenty details. However, this game, I love the details and how smooth things look. You know, it's not an eyesore. Like, for example, I love 7 Days to Die. I don't play it for way more than a year or two nowadays, unfortunately. But then the game at the point was sort of eyesore. But then games don't have to be pretty to be good. Okay, that's why I also play other games. That are not like in the prettiness level of Conan, but still really good. It's just concerning if they eat up your PC resources. Now that's a problem, definitely. And I want to go back here quickly. You know why? Because of this fish, it will start to rot in my inventory. Okay, so that's something I have to worry about too. I want to make more oil with this poor fish. Skull service ostseasman. Okay, it's not the one that I was thinking about then. I just don't remember the name, but if I see the name I will remember. That's a pain in the butt, the other process that I was thinking on though. Okay, you've heard about that one. Maybe a normal process, yes. Yeah, if you could disable a few things, but some things you just cannot. They show up because they are like from the base things, and it has to be running. But you know, it's always concerning nonetheless. I'm gonna put this here randomly, I don't know why. Let me check something here. Okay, crafting plenty iron bricks, and the steel bars are already crafted, which is good news. This craft all, at least in some crafting stations, sometimes just not working. Okay, now it works. That's very odd though. Plus, I think Brutus is carrying enough things. Yeah, enough for now. More than enough, I guess. So we should leave these things, keep crafting here. Let me see more of these. I will have to grab more brimstone in a while too. But for now, I think I should be able to craft more than 100 pieces. Yeah. It's never too much, honestly. So, first, of all, I'm gonna do the basic pillars. Oh no, I'm forgetting things. I'm forgetting the fact that my elephant tuna is carrying the stones that I need to make the pillars together with these wooden logs. It's here. I don't know what I've put. Where did I put the leftover stones? Okay, they are here. Right, Brutus. I need more stones than I need wooden logs for the pillars, but still need both. Only 56. Yeah, I need more stones, definitely. Let's see if I can still grab a few stones on time. Nope. Nope. I need more stones. Yeah, 56 pillars are like far from being enough. Trust me, they are. But I'm gonna grab more stones from that other side. Quick question, did you get the cursed troll to the max level? Not yet. Oh, you've been wondering, okay. Yeah, not yet. Destroyer, where is she at? Okay, Destroyer is still level 8. She's almost leveling up, but no, not yet. I'm very curious about how many health points she will have a part of the... Eventually, I will make a better armor for her, okay. I wonder how much of this health she will have when she reaches the level 20, okay. So, for whoever doesn't know, this is actually, her original name is not Destroyer, but Beastimer Frida the Accursed. I don't like the name. This is an accursed elite, let's say like that. But I'll give her this name instead. And she seems to be kind of strong, I guess. I've always been a noob when it comes to these things, to the trolls, but anyway, she's literally stronger than even the other trolls. This is fully leveled up, the Telenon, and then Candyman is also leveled up. I think Candy is level 18, if I remember. But you know, both Candyman and Candy are tier 3. So if I get better trolls, I will, you know, they are pretty much replaceable. These ones can just guard my home from the 0 threats that are around here. She may be at roughly 7,500 at the end. Ah, cool. I thought that she would be like a little more, but that's already an amazing amount of health. Comparing with me, okay, I will never be as strong as my trolls. That's the reality. Sad. Ah, okay. I'm very bad at my stamina, so my attributes are like really bad right now. Kind of. Okay, because I've switched this, I've resetted again a while ago, so I can harvest things faster, carry more at once and such. And then if I ever have to keep exploring areas and fighting enemies, I will redo my attributes again and again and again, okay? It's always been like this, okay? Well... Telenon, but I will still bring him with me until actually Telenon, after Destroyer, he's besides of the fact that he's already fully leveled up, is my second strongest fighter. Okay, currently I don't have many anyway, but is an accursed berserker, I think, so it's a bit stronger than other, you know, other fighters. I believe accursed berserkers are still no tier 4, but probably not so definitely not as strong as named trolls. Named trolls are always tier 4. but they are usually stronger than these Accursed Berserker, I think, if I'm not wrong. Let's say that an Accursed Berserker is between tier 3 and tier 4, maybe. But then there's, you have, I think it's in the Exile lens, you have, I've heard, I think it was on someone else's YouTube video explaining this, that there is a pretty good fighter back in the Exile lens, I'm not sure where, but you have their Cimmerian Berserkers. I wonder if it's from that big town, how is it called? I don't remember there, but anyway, looks like that Cimmerian Berserker is pretty tough too. So I'm not really sure, they probably are like named fighters, but some fighters are better than others, and you have like a lot to choose between. So yeah, and then you have like the Purge Trolls and the Surge Trolls, so you have like the exceptions for like finding even better fighters eventually to capture through those features too, even though I have the Purge off right now, so yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, I do. Anyway, let's craft more pillars. Yeah, a few more. Should be enough for... I don't know. Hello, Cherry Pia. Good to see you here. Welcome to my stream. I'm pretty much just doing the basic stuff. I'm crafting, farming, and on my way to keep building my monstrosity over there. Alright, I think Fruto's my building helper. Let me see how much I can put these like heaviest first, okay. Still a lot. Okay, still fully encumbered. I have plenty of bark, I could like get rid of these right now, but the more the better, I guess. So I'm gonna actually walk slowly with all of these things. I'm not very far from my base, just a little bit. As soon as I start swimming, encumbrance is no problem. Actually games, I actually don't remember. It's been such a long time I play Empyrean Galactic Survival. It's a pretty nice game. Oh, we've got another meteor shower, which I'm not gonna grab because I still have enough star metal. The thing is that it's kind of far for me right now. Okay, but I've been lucky with these meteor showers. Anyway, I think it was on Empyrean back then. It's been quite a long time since last time I've played. I want to get back to it someday. Whenever there's like big patches, are really big patches with plenty new things, plenty adjustments and such. Anyway, I think it was on that game. Whenever you went to the water, if you were carrying too many things or something like that, your character would sink and you will have a hard time to get out of water, but I'm not sure at all. I don't even remember if you died there on water or not. I didn't think so. But there was this game that I know that I've played. I've played so many survival games, which you know, you could not really be like carrying so much stuff, or you would sink on while swimming. Not in the case of why I'm going so far. I need to go over there, not here. But anyway, thankfully that's not a problem here in Conan Exiles. I could always, you know, since I can change many settings on my single player, I could actually remove the penalty for carrying so many things on UK. I'm like switching things. You could like have an unlimited carrying capacity. That's what I meant. Sorry if you switch that on the settings, but that will make the game even easier for me. So I don't want to change more settings now. So I think changing even the normal setting, okay, of harvesting resources For me, it's something that I feel bad about it, because I was playing with it on the default rate 1, and I've managed to put it on 4 just to see if I can actually, after some streams, I should be able to finally build this area. Okay, because I'm starting to feel tired of seeing all my crafting stations over there scattered around. After this, I want to keep exploring, having, you know, more action on my stream and such. So, you know, speeding up a little the process. I don't think that's totally wrong, I guess. Yeah. But other than that, I like to have some challenge on this game. Otherwise, you know, since, you know, with this Better Trolls mod, and, you know, it has become too easy for me to fight enemies because of having more than just a follower helping me fighting enemies. So I feel like the fun stops at that point, you know. And now I'm gonna use the blind sight, which gives me night vision. Okay, it tends to be a little too bright, but I need to see properly where I put things on. Hey Gregory, thank you so much for your contribution again. I appreciate your support. Welcome back to my stream too. I hope you've been fine. Let me catch up. Thank you so much, Caveman, for the I'm sorry, it's just too bright in here, sorry. For the compliment about my base. It's pretty much just a platform over this scary amount of pillars, which, yeah, I'm concerned about. Thank you so much nonetheless. I hope it will look better in a while. And let me see. And welcome to my stream too. It was a Black Hand camp where I got Brutus. Exactly. Spoiler around this area. Yeah, the Ashen Core. So you have to look. Okay, there is a secret in there. I'm not gonna spoil. Probably you already saw. So there is a little secret place in there where you can find a playful puppy. It's different from the feral pups here on the Isle of Sipta. This playful puppy can grow into a named, let's say, a named dog. Okay, one of these powerful dogs. Okay, so let's say that is a greater dog. Let's say like that. And this one, it's like by the default name Brutus. You have other sorts of named dogs that you can get from the playful puppy over this Black Hand camp, definitely. And welcome back, Van. Thankfully, no bots today. Okay, yesterday and the day before they were flooding my chat. It was really annoying, definitely. Let's hope they don't show up to spam on my live chat. Okay. I'm fine, thank you so much, Gregory. I hope you are doing well too. Besides of my back pain today from so much cleaning, I'm okay. You're playing Conan last night and went and explored a new server. You got taken prisoner by a nude clan and you had to get your clan into the server and save me. Oh no, that's like terrifying, really. I'm laughing, but that's very unfortunate. Like someone... how did they make you a prisoner? Like they surrounded your base or something? Like a next clan, really? Oh well. But I'm glad that your friends went straight away to help you. Oh dear. It's not easy to play solo in many servers, I can tell. And you have to start playing Conan again. You've been to be... Oh, Scum! I like the game, actually. I didn't play like it long ago. I think last time I've played it was like a month ago or so. I've teamed up with my boyfriend, so we could check like the new stuff, but we were very fortunate. Like we tried it for 3 times in different servers, and we were trying to find ourselves in the map. Okay, so we were trying to meet each other. We meet each other once and run into like a few places. We ended to be in the airports. Okay, there were some zombies in there, and then there were the mechs. So we went into one of those airfield hangars, you know, that have doors on them. And we were trying to loot things. There was nothing special in there. I think, yeah, my boyfriend had a shotgun or something, had some gun, and I had something like a melee weapon. I don't remember which one. And let's keep building meanwhile. And what happens is that there were a bunch of, you know, we were trying to hide from the mechs, so the giant robots, to avoid seeing us and firing up. Eventually we closed the door, and I've noticed that there were a bunch of zombies meanwhile outside too. And I'm like, I told them not to shoot against them because that will be concerning, or if someone will see us in there, because we're still trying to properly gear up, you know. Eventually we had to get out of that place because we wanted to keep exploring the airfield. He ended to start shooting at the zombies, and he had like a few of them on him, attacking him, and I tried to save him by hitting the zombies. What happens is that he killed one zombie, I think. I killed the remaining ones, but also I killed him too because I thought he was a zombie in the middle. And when I hit them with a melee weapon, well, he died too. I ended to die as well. And then we went to other places, and we died on purpose to see if we could spawn in closer to each other. We had a bit of struggle to find like a few things, and then I think I found a watermelon. I tried to eat it, but it wasn't like I ate like almost everything, and it didn't help me when it comes to hunger. And sometimes we have like to do the basic things like ping and stuff. It's like, I find funny but also interesting how the developers thought about many details on the game, like of your character's condition, but at a point it can become really annoying to have to think about, you know, oh, I ate too much, then I have to throw up, and while I'm throwing up I'm gonna be attacked by zombies or other players. But eventually we have like a fortunate time, so we take a break and went to play Zombie Army Trilogy, which was a pretty tough time for us too. So yeah, but I really like Scum. I've played it since the beginning, and then I took a long break, but I see all the time new updates, so I'm glad that developers, even though after big player loss, they keep making efforts to keep working on their game. Let me keep catching up with the chat. You're on a quest today to go to the werewolf dungeon with a friend to seek out some good luck and hopefully capture a new troll or new pet. You mean werewolf dungeon, or yeah, the vault or dungeon here on Sipta, right? You have like a couple of them. But yes, I hope you find what what you're looking for around the place. It shouldn't be like, it's not the hardest dungeon, okay, the werewolf ones, at least the one at the south side. I hope you both have, I hope you and your friend have some fun in there and not die a lot. Okay, Van, how are you recovering from your legs? Still not okay? I know that it takes a long time to recover, but I was wondering if you were already feeling better. Now, Gregory, you mean for it to happen, it just happened. You went to a new server to check things, and a lot of people surrounded you and took you as an hostage. Okay, so like those big trolling clans, maybe. Your clan came in fully equipped with the arena champion's armor. Okay, now that's something really cool. And some really strong weapons, and destroy everyone. That it was hilarious. Even we're gonna take their leader as a hostage. Well, karma, I guess. Accidentally friendly fire happens. At least tried saving My boyfriend, yes. It is supposed to be the other way around, exactly. But then, I find it, killing him accidentally on Scum. I told him that he paid the price for something that he did once to me years ago when we played together Daisy, and I'm talking about the first months of Daisy, so when the game was still with a horrible amount of bugs and such, but it's when we had the best time, okay? And I was running it in a weaker PC, so I sometimes had a bad time. And when you remember, if you ever played Easy, you will remember about the time where probably that still happens, I'm not sure, where you'll go up some stairs and you'll break your legs and die on those stairs by a strange bug. Okay, that happened a lot. And once I was, together with my boyfriend there on the Easy, we were passing by one of the newbie towns, okay, down south. I don't remember the name. I knew all the names of each town. Because of overplaying the game, I forgot everything after such a long break without playing the game. And we are passing through this town with a few houses and fences around and such. And what happens is that there were 2 players in there. My boyfriend has a good aim. I can tell. It's not because it's my boyfriend, but he aims well. And he killed a lot of people, honestly. He also dies, but also kills a lot. Much more than I do, or ever will. I can tell that he killed those 2 players. Eventually, I went to the other side of the road from that village we found there, and I crouched because I was trying to do something or healing myself or something, and he confused me by another player, and he shot the other players, and he shot me because he didn't notice that it was me. It's like it was instinct, and I'm like, okay, you kill me, and he still makes fun of me because of that today, and we laugh at our silly experiences back then. Yeah, so it happens really. Zombie Army is an amazing zombie game. You missed playing it. You saw they brought out Zombie Army 4. You might play it. I can tell that I only got a zombie. So I have the full gameplay, the full playthrough for Zombie Army Trilogy 2. I find it to be a pretty good game, and it's extremely challenging too, but I have the full gameplay. It's a very old gameplay. I didn't used to talk yet on my channel, but I have the Zombie Army 2, the old one, so one of the old ones, on my channel still, and I've enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it as much as Sniper Elite 2 back then, and I can tell that I only got done Zombie Army Trilogy because it's a pricey game. It's usually a pricey game, really. So Zombie Army Trilogy was pricey when it got into a very huge sale back then, when I was still able to purchase games. I've got it for like, I'm not sure, but it was very cheap actually. Then I tried it for a little while, and then I also tried the hard mode. The hard mode is insane, and I went to a point that I could not like really escape. I was surrounded by zombies. The zombies like really got like, there were too many, and I found it a little more challenging for me than back then Zombie Army 2 for some reason. But it's a pretty fun game nonetheless, you know. And yes, looks like my boyfriend also owns the game. I didn't know, but we decided to play co-op, and we still had a tough time back then through like even the first levels, which I've played to get alone back then, back in the days when I have purchased the game. And I was not used to the game anymore, but anyway, we've eventually kept playing and such, and then we reached areas that there were like those bomber zombies, you know, those ones that explode. want to explore near you, rush into you and such. We kept playing for a little more, but then it became really challenging, which in a way it's okay. But then he was the one hosting the session for us to play co-op, and what happens is that the game just kicked him out of the session for no reason, and I also lost the session. I lost, you know, I had to be kicked out because he was hosting it in his PC, and we're like, we've already passed through so many zombies and such. We did so much effort, and now our progress was really erased, unfortunately. And we're like, no, we've played this we will play this again in another time. So it's like, since then, it was not too long ago actually, but since then we haven't been touching on the game because of the frustration, you know. And it's still not fully back to normal, but I hope you feel better, you know, less pain in a while, and that your recovery then will be successful. Okay, so you can do whatever you used to do before the accident. It's always unfortunate, really. Let me see. If anyone tries anything to our clan, Gregory, or its members, the clan unites and join the server like all 29 people. Yes, you told me before that your clan is huge because of the server you're playing on. Strong God tier. Your leader is God tier, yeah. She sounds like she's really a veteran of the game, really, definitely. I forgot the name of the dungeon you were exploring today, but no, it's full of werewolves. Maybe this one here, the Den of the Wolf Brothers. You have another one up here. There is the... It's actually here. It's wolf something too, okay? It's a good spot around to find silver and gold. Around, I think it's up here. There are like a few mountains and something. This is one that I'm still missing going, okay? This one and the fishman one here. Anyway, this one should be not as tough, okay? Not very tough. But yes, it's still fun to go there. It's still some sort of a maze. You may get lost a bit in there too. It's not a hard dungeon, yes. But you're trying to explore all the vaults. Pretty much the dungeons of Sipto are the vaults. So good luck with that, and I hope you will have fun. The more you level up, the more it will be easier to go through vaults, even though some of them, like the spider vaults, are like maybe a little more challenging and such. But I'm sure you guys will be successful in there, and the more elder you get, the better. I've played Sniper Elite. I've played, I think, the 1-2, but I remember about playing Sniper Elite 2. Eventually, I think even Steam was giving away the game for a short period of time. The game was free, and I've grabbed it, and I find it to be a pretty solid game. I think my boyfriend has some of the Sniper Elites. It's a pretty solid game. I find it amusing too. You know, so let me see what other games I've played. Oh, you were intrigued. I've played I haven't played Hellblades, but I've heard good stuff about the game. I've heard that there is a mighty fine game too, but I think I have a gaming friend that played it and enjoyed the game a lot, but I'm not sure if it was Hellblade. I think it was another game, though I don't remember well. Oh, you love... Yes, he's been a gamer for like as much time as I've been, probably for a little longer even. So we have like no big issues in when it comes to, you know, spending a few hours gaming, like, or playing different games, like, and not saying a word to each other meanwhile, because it's our gaming thing, you know. Like when we are playing game, no problem. We just like to chill out a bit. It's like our or we go to watch TV after a gaming session, and we get along well. Like I'm telling him like that the lunch is ready, it can be on the PC for a little bit, and that's fine. I won't get upset because we were both gamers, and you know, sometimes you don't have to have things in common to get along together. But if you have something in common, like a favorite hobby, then that will be much better for both of you know, both of the people on the couple. Yeah. Like you and your girlfriend, but she not normally wants you to play like games like Animal Crossing or Diablo or co-op games, not many online games, but you're okay with that. It's fine. I think we all have our different tastes when it comes to playing games. I was never been into Animal Crossing. I find it to be a cute game, but it's not a game that calls for my attention. But I love Stardew Valley, for example, so I'm like, I may not be into a game under a certain genre, but then I'm into a game under that genre still, you know. For example, I was never been into Valheim, so I didn't purchase the game, but I have like I've played other games under the same genre, okay, with other teams other than Vikings, so many other games that I enjoy, but I don't like, I can enjoy a few things, and you know, if my boyfriend wants to play like a FPS game, I like the FPS games. Some games I'm not up to play anymore, but other games I'm like, I'm pretty fine to play that game with him, you know, because we for sure will have a good time eventually. But if it's a game that he doesn't enjoy playing and I enjoy, then he won't be playing. I will play it alone, and we don't get upset or anything because of that. Okay, because for example, when I have back then free keys for the game, I didn't find anyone that didn't own the game yet or wanted the game, so I decided to give it away on giveaways here on the channel. I asked him again. I've asked him before if he wanted a game key, and he said that he was never interested in the game. He likes watch me playing the game though, and finds funny a few things on the games, but it's not like his cup of tea, okay? So he's like more into other types of survival games, like, yeah, Daisy, but mainly like Escape from Tarkov, for example, so he's more like of a PvP player and such, so yeah. And for example, when I've played a lot of before Sony decided to shut down the game, H1Z1. I'm not talking about the Battle Royale. I hated the Battle Royale, honestly. I've played for a few times, but I've preferred the survival mode, okay? And way back in the days, when H1Z1 was not split into half, okay, because they separated the Battle Royale mode into another H1Z1 game from the survival H1Z1. And I've had like 400 hours in that game. You know, it's also very PvP focused, but you have like a few PvE aspects, like the crazy bears around, and you had to build your own base and such. It was like, my boyfriend watched a few things of the game, but he was never interested in playing, for example. And I'm like, no problem, I usually play alone, so I played alone for a long time. Then I found that one of my, you know, probably oldest subscribers, I call him gaming friends, and he also streams. I haven't been talking with him for quite a while now, but I'm sure he's busy with either his streaming things or his job anyway. So we've decided to go into the PvP server and build the shack in like an hidden place and such, and then we decided to make a bigger base, and it was all fun and quiet until some people started to show up around our place and such, so yeah. But yeah, I had a good fun. I still have lots of fun playing alone, and I really hardly accept invitations to play games together with other people because of, for example, time zones of being busy, or for me being up to play solo, for example. Once in a while I could team up, but because I know that is still fun, but I like to do things my own way, so I think that's a bit of an issue for me too. So that's a lot of things to read today. Yeah, the Den of the Wolf Brothers, exactly. You'll do all the dungeons. Eventually, the clan leader has over 10,000 hours gone. I never met someone with 10,000 hours in this game. Reminds me of that Rust player that has, or back in the time that I've heard about, that player that had 12,000 hours in the game, like crazy in Rust. 10,000 hours, that's insane. And I thought having more than 3,300 hours in this game, like I do have, and I'm still trying to learn a few things, was already a lot. But you know, if you play like very frequently over the time, don't forget that the game itself was born like, let's say, literally 5 years ago or so. So it's like, but 10,000 hours is still quite a lot. So she's really into the game, like probably more than in other games. Definitely very, very interesting. Hellblade is Norse. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've seen the trailer in a few gameplays. It looks definitely interesting and looks fine. Isn't so the first one is Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice or something. Isn't there now the Hellblade 2 too? I think the two came out, right? Or it's just me confusing by other game. I remember the cover of the first game though. But yes, you just played and still play Earthworld. Yeah, unfortunately I overplayed the game and I had to stop after a while. Yes, it is unfortunate that also the developers just disappeared like that too, but I don't regret about having to supporting that game for a long time back then. And Rainbow Six Siege, yes, I have the game. I've played for a little bit, but I find it more challenging for me than Counter-Strike. It's a fun game, but I find it to be like you know, I'm not like up to those games anymore, I guess, unfortunately. Lego movie video game. Okay, I think I have one of the Lego games, but there are plenty out there. I think you know, I've played it for a little bit. It's fun, I guess. But yes, Rainbow Six Siege, it's a fun game in my opinion. I like the details where you can, you know, explode with things like the gates, and you have like that little vehicle with a camera. You can check where your enemies are at and such. Like those gadgets are pretty fun, interesting to see in the game. Let me see. Yeah, it's a challenging game. Escape from Tarkov. My boyfriend plays it. He took a break for now. The developers once in a while keep making wipes to the game, but I've seen many things since the beginning of the game, and I'm like, okay, this reminds me of DayZ, but much more hardcore and such. And my boyfriend has plenty hours in the game, but he actually took a break from it. I've tried to play the game on his PC. I really tried. Even though I like the game, I just ended to stop playing it. I have like 2 hours in it only, because the game itself makes me nervous. Okay, like, or I don't see well the enemies, or they show up like. I get scared with the game somehow. It messes up with my mind a bit. So it's like those sorts of games that I'm not skilled enough, you know. I can like play and have some fun. I don't need like plenty skills. But anyway, I feel like it should be like something that for someone else. It's not a game for me, even though I always enjoyed watching people playing it nonetheless. Let me see. Was okay, yes. It's very time consuming, however. H1Z1 was a good game. I'd say that it was an okay game. I wouldn't say good, but it was an okay game. I overplayed it, definitely. It was very bad what Sony eventually did with the game, however. It was very sad. I know that the game had a bunch of issues, but especially with the cheaters. There's cheaters everywhere, and you know, and the community was horrible. But other than that, it was like something where you would want to spend several hours on. I need to grab more things for pillars. Sorry, I'm stopping here just talking. Let me see. It was a shame. Yeah, you are right. You were the builder. Yeah, there's always the builder in a clan, you know, or the farmer. I was also the builder, but I was also like the one who also helped like other groups, even though I used to play like solo, because I was able to manage to play solo and survive and have many things like vehicles and such by my own, because I was so used to Earthworld. I've played since the closed alpha, so I'm like one of the veterans, so probably nowadays I won't survive like that much amount of time because of the lack of practicing playing the game, definitely. I can tell. But I've teamed up with some clans, okay, and they knew me, so they won't really try to raid me even. They will invite me to team up for raids and such, and I will help them on that. It was really funny times. But the most favorite thing I enjoyed to make on Heartworld was really to run over people. And I know that this sounds horrible, but it will be hilarious how characters will die in there. But yes, I wasn't very happy with a few changes, like the developers added something that Rust added. But I didn't find like a totally bad idea. However, I find that the game had potential. What are you talking about? LQT 7 AM, what? Hellblade 2 is out easier. Yeah, I've heard about something about it, but I wasn't sure because I just follow the news of a few games, and sometimes I usually get easily lost, even with Conan Exiles news, but I'm trying to catch up with anything. The developers have been like teasing us about the patch 3.0, or I don't know if another DLC will come out, I can tell, or whatever, but I'm not sure if a new DLC, but I'm likely, I think since Funcom was bought by T-Sense, I doubt that the developers will release a free DLC. Probably more cosmetic DLCs will come out. Is what I think. One thing that we are all sure about is that they will keep up with the new events, with the game events, like they did with the Grave Diggers events between December and January. That's all we are sure about for now. That is. See, Van says, if anything on Rainbow Six Siege is that your potato laptop wasn't the worst PC in every lobby you joined. Okay, not everyone can afford proper computers to play games, and I can tell by my own, okay? I have a few pieces that I was able, when I was working, to get. Eventually bought the most expensive things, except for the power supply. The power supply was actually 120 euros, I think. It's from Seasonic or something. I don't remember the name, but it's a pretty good one. Cannot complain about it. Other than that, I kept having the leftover pieces from my previous PC, from the previous parts of my boyfriend's PC, whenever he would build or upgrade his computer, he would like give away PC parts, the ones that were like extra, he would give to his fathers or sell them. So I guess, you know, having a PC maniac like my boyfriend was at a point. Now he's always wishing that our stuff will last because we cannot really afford or invest on PC parts anymore, of course. You know, having a house is another responsibility, so. But other than that, you know, not everyone is able to purchase. You know, since as I were talking, I was talking before with Pretiush here on the chat. PC parts are currently expensive. Many of them, no matter if they are like a recent or a little older, before main build, because some people don't understand what I asked them to get for me. Okay, yeah. In your clan, you are the executioner. I shouldn't mess up with you then. Sometimes you'll be a builder, or in specific cases like today you'll be an explorer and map out. You know, it's something good that you can really be different things in this game. And what I'm doing, and never run out of things to do. And even if you are like the executioner or the farmer or the builder, once in a while is good for you to I should stop over there instead. I'm very distracted when I talk, I'm sorry. Looks like I cannot do multiple things at the same time, even though I'm a woman. Very distracted one. So it's good for a change. That's why I don't have like this place fully built yet, because I decided in between making a few pieces, I would go out and explore for a few more, you know, more resources and a new adventure, combat and such. So sometimes you like to break the routine to not feel like you have been playing a game that feels like very repetitive or boring. You don't want to do that, otherwise you will have to take a break from the game. So let me see, you're still so hyped for the update 3.0, you and many other people, and me too. I know that it will be this year, but just one, that's something I can tell. For sure it will happen. If they are talking about it, I'm sure it will be coming out this year. You're so invested in this game. Recently you want to learn more. Keep learning, and eventually with the time we will have new things to learn, probably. Because I don't feel like the developers will stop supporting the game, at least in the next 2 years. At least, okay. I believe so, because you know, I'm not sure if you were. Let me just hydrate a bit, okay? Drinking water. Okay, the more I talk, the worse my throat gets. You've heard about the incoming game Dune. I think, you know, I believe that the game Dune will be coming out this year as early access. But from what I've noticed on the community manager accounts on Twitter, and on the Conan Exiles official Twitter, they sometimes share the jobs available for Funcom. Oh no, the bots! Hang on. Sorry, people. The nasty bots are back. So they are still trying to see if they can employ more people into the Funcom team through different countries. So they have like enterprises that work for them. For example, here in Portugal, they have on Lisbon. I tried to go and try to fill a vacancy, to try to go to one of their jobs that they were asking for. So I was interviewed quite a long ago already for community management. Unfortunately, there was something missing, but they liked me nonetheless on the interview. So they are actually recruiting more people for certain things like programmer, 3D artists and such for different locations. So they are located in Sweden, on the USA. They have now new offices in other country. I think here in Europe too. But they are still calling for more people because they are trying to develop Dune, and I believe probably it's not the Conan Exiles developers, at least most of them, that will be developing Dune. Maybe part of them will, okay, because I've heard that Dune is going to be a game like on the same genre as Conan Exiles, but with a different theme. Okay, I'm still trying to watch Dune. So it's on hold because I've heard that it's a movie with more than 2 hours, and I often been falling asleep during movies because me and my boyfriend watch them during the nighttime before going to sleep. So it's a game that it's a movie that I actually probably will have to plan in watching it during an afternoon instead, okay, because it's a long movie. I've heard. I never read the books, if there are books and such, but I want to know a little more about Dune actually. And I've heard that yes, they are really recruiting people for making Dune, but I'm not sure if it will come out this year. However, I don't think in this case what the developers did with Age of Conan, with that game, what's called? No, I was about to call it Secret Society, no. The other game that I have, and the Anarchy Online and such. Anarchy Online, no. The other game, I've played it before a little bit. Well, I think they stopped supporting it after several years, okay, of the games. And I hope that doesn't happen with Conan Exiles, but there's so many people playing Conan Exiles even on consoles that I don't think they will stop supporting this so fast. At least there is releasing more patches with several bug fixes and maybe a little more content. Okay, the game already has a lot of content, but it keeps deserving more love, and having these events from time to time where you can obtain limited time like items in the game, I think it's actually a good idea to keep up with people around sometimes. So let me check. Sorry about the bots. It's funny that it's not really funny, but it's odd. You see, yes, those bots are saying blacklisted words. You know, but looks like YouTube doesn't, the live chat security doesn't detect these bots. But then when you actual real users hear, for example, you, Van or Gregory, saying words like dumb or the curse horny bot, yes, exactly, YouTube will keep your things for me to accept and to show up your text that you typed. Okay, it will consider your words as a spam instead. It's not right. But I hope bots won't be a huge deal today again. Okay, so yeah, I've fallen asleep during some movies, unfortunately. Okay, I don't sleep properly during the night, so yeah, it's easier to fall asleep doing things. I fall asleep during, making videos and etc. So, and when I need to fall asleep during the nighttime, when I wake up for whatever reason, it's harder to fall asleep. So, if only I did work for Conan Exiles, that would be incredible. Incredible. Yeah, I wish, I can say I've tried to work for Funcom. But yes, it is what it is. Maybe I'll have another opportunity for somewhere else or something one day, who knows. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your kind, how can I say? compliment, Gregory. I appreciate your acknowledgement. Where is the bots are a thing that we got to live with for a little while. For a little while, well, until 2000, well, until the year 3000. They will take over. No, not really. But yes, it's something that is very concerning, and especially because the chat security bots, the YouTube bots and such, don't really detect the bots, and they go and spam nasty stuff. Okay, just ignore them. That's all. Unfortunately, this thing will show up in stream forever, because I will keep up with the streams in my channel, and that's unfortunate. But other than that, I just, you know, I will keep banning them, no matter if they will come back with the same names. Just these fake accounts. I'm sure there will be a purge sometime again of fake bot accounts. It's what sometimes YouTube does, but you know, eventually I'll come back again. Yeah, it's pretty much a jungle here. Here, more scary than a jungle. I'm just building pillars today. I'm tired. Oh well, I hope I don't miss anything. I'm gonna go with like then check the stability, but I think it should be more than fine like this. And I'm still far away from that side. That's scary. But I'm sure it is worth all the efforts. I'm not totally sure, but probably, you know, I want to build something interesting for you people. And if it's like not so interesting, but it's not very creative, well, I'm sorry about that, but I've lost all my creativity skills so long ago. And a few more, just a few more. I'm lucky you were you were watching your favorite Twitch streamer the other day and got flooded with X-rated videos on their stream. Oh, and they got banned for 24 hours. You wait. Oh, that really sucks. I mean, they can flood people's streams like the screens with stuff, with unwanted things. Really? Holy cow, that's really unfortunate. So it seems that on Twitch it's even worse, like in terms of bot abuse. That's really bad. You know, I'm concerned about that could happen here, but I guess I will still stick with YouTube Live for quite a while, because I'm not very used to Twitch. So that is very, very unfair for people who deserve to keep streaming on those platforms, and then they get flooded with that crap. That's so, and that's very embarrassing too, but yeah. Of course, you are not dumb enough to fall for those bots. I'm not meaning dumb, but there's people with that are not paying much attention, or extremely curious people who are like probably not grown enough or something, and that they go to those fishy sites, which are actually pretty malicious. So it's something that you want to have to give a good time to your viewers, not to give them like something to concern, to just, you know, they have to wash their eyes on acid after watching someone streaming. That's not our target here. Our target is to give you like a good time and such, you know, but then these stupid bots show up and yeah, have to bring everything. Well, I wished I had a bot that could lay down these pillars for me. Oh well, and harvest more resources. Those bots can free from because yeah. That's okay, don't worry, man. Twitch is way worse. Yeah, I'm not very aware, but I've heard about crazy things happening in there, so you know. And I have a Twitch account for several years now, I only stream like there once or twice or something, but I'm so used to YouTube and to make videos, then well, my plans changed about streaming, so streaming now. Anyway, this is where I have like most of my followers, my community here, and I'm sure that it will be very hard to start building a community over Twitch, even though, you know, I could promote my Twitch over here and such, but it will be hard still to, you know, to start something over there for now. We never know, okay? What I say, I can just change my mind later as usual, but other than that, I think I will stick here for quite a nice time here on YouTube instead, but, you know, I don't feel like bots should prevent us from doing what we wish with our things. It just something always concerning, of course. But I think I'm more worried about what people, other, you know, users could do to me instead of bots, because, you know, bots eventually will get will get removed, even though more come back. But people, it's, we just cannot go and kill people who hate you like that. So you know what I mean. I didn't say anything. All right. Yeah, Brutus can be here. I'm tired of having like all this weight on me. Well, so much ironstone here. Why? Okay, I'm not fully encumbered anymore, so let's grab more stones as usual. Yeah, how exciting is to just mine stones over and over. Just a little more. Okay, we are almost there, almost finishing the base of my base. Yes, the platform. No, I still need to put plenty of fence foundations around. Yeah, and ceilings. I hope I can do more of more stone glass pieces before my streaming ends, because this is getting so repetitive, and I apologize for that. Okay, it's part, but yeah. Let's say it's a chill stream, okay? Exceptionally, I will have some chill streams for you, because after all the action that I've been into the past streams of this current journey, I need to just being under construction and farming mode for a while now. Yeah, for something different, I guess. So let's make a ton of pillars. That won't be enough for a whole row down there. I don't know. I think that you only watch me once or twice. You watch me there on Twitch? Let me see. Not that I should say that. I'm not making things up. I just have a very bad memory, unfortunately. Yeah, I do. Except for numbers and codes. That's about me, okay? I can memorize easily codes, numbers, card plates and such, but other stuff, important stuff, it's hard for me. Anyway, I said that I only stream like once or twice back on Twitch. I think I talked yesterday about this, that I've streamed like for 5 hours in a row there. DayZ back in the old days of DayZ, when my streaming image quality still sucked. But anyway, now that you say about that, I have actually a few screenshots, I think, and a few files about past streams on Heartworld. Okay, I think I streamed Heartworld. I didn't like myself back then streaming eventually, but I don't remember if I streamed directly to Twitch or to YouTube instead. I think because I have a few past streams on YouTube. So I think my little career on Twitch ended fast. Okay, I went back to YouTube eventually, but I'm not proud of my previous streams, really. Something always will run bad with the video quality and such. Finally, I got the correct bit rates and proper equipment to stream without lots of lag. Finally, I think I set up things okay, even though the sound from my voice is not okay, because Not because of my voice itself, it's really because of the acoustic of this room. It's not because of my... Of course, this is a not the most expensive microphone anyway, it's a budget one, but it used to be fine back in my bedroom on my mom's home. Here, you know, I just don't have much where to put things to make the sound a little better. I still have a few things to isolate, but in these walls I have like an issue with the corner of the wall not far from my desk. It's like still a bit far, but not far enough maybe. That one is having like some issues with certain, you know, humidity and mold. I have to clean it from time to time, and I don't want to put things close into that wall, so that's also something that I have to worry about too. Brutus, come up here. I need you up here, not underwater. Okay. So needs to make more pillars. Okay. Can't wait to start in other parts of the base, honestly. Like something chilling, since it's quite... You like something... Okay, get it, yeah. Let me drink some water again. Okay, and by talking on water, it's surprising that my character isn't feeling the need of drinking water, because I have so much water around. I'm not moving too fast anyway, so the less you move in this game, the less you have to eat and to drink, okay? It's like almost a reality. So anyway, well, some people barely move and they still eat and drink a lot, so kind of depends of the situation, I guess. But yes, I think I may have enough for a couple more rows of pillars. Probably there is someone making fun of me because of all these pillars here right now, but that's okay. It's gonna turn into something amazing, alright? Holy cow, I never did something like this. I remember that I've put a bunch of pillars back in my over the water bases way in the past, but not this amount, okay? I'll combine the pillars with foundations too and such, but this is like something hilarious. It's just so horrible. Okay, so I need to put here. Ah, come on! I thought you were with your head out. I'm not gonna spend any potions to keep breathing for longer underwater. And eventually later, way later, whenever I travel between maps to connect to the Exile lands, I may be able to unlock the recipe for the underwater. Okay, and a few more. I cannot count all of these, and I'm glad the game is still not lagging around here, okay, with so many elements. Like, this is insane. I couldn't do such thing if I was on a multiplayer server. I just could not. Not because of the eyesore, it will be because of the performance. I'll feel sorry for the server admins. No, that's like a huge nope, you know. Don't do that to admins, please. Don't just overbuild. Right. I mean, even though the game is more optimized nowadays, but with such an amount of building pieces, no, you don't want to go there. Do it on single player instead. Now that I need Brutus... Oh! Okay, sneaky, sneaky. No, I can't believe this. My head is starting to hurt for no reason. It's because of my neck. It's my neck. It's just too much effort, I guess. It's okay. I will get some rest later. I still have to do a few things. Then I think I'm gonna craft some in bulk. Only 110? Not enough. I'm not gonna craft everything at once, okay. I'm afraid I will craft too many. We'll see. Your Wi-Fi is being bad because... yeah, there are some reasons because you're... Oh, sorry, I hope it gets fixed soon, I guess. No pillar shaming. Hey, Killer Rabbit! No. Pillar shaming is forbidden in my stream. Holy cow, but it's horrible. It just looks silly, which else do not exist. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Van, for showing up again and for interacting again. You two have the rest of a great afternoon. See you later. And feel better soon, by the way. I'm misplacing things. This is the place where... I mean, I could, you know, leave some ceilings here after I put here some fence foundations, adding this stuff. We'll see then how it goes, how I'm gonna decorate this. For example, I could really put ceilings, not here because of the... It actually kind of works, yes. I'm gonna actually add on this side, like on that other side, an horizontal elevator to move myself faster. However, I could put like under, like maybe not here, maybe under here, some ceilings, and even some, if I'm able to put some wall torches in here, maybe the glowing torches, but I don't remember where I can unlock that here on Sipta. It should be different, because here you have glowing goop, okay, which is used, okay, those algae that you can find underwater, of course. So those glowing ones that you can actually make the glowing sticks and the glow torches for your base, for example, or the portable one. So I believe that you can unlock the glowing torches recipe that are the ones that are better used underwater. And then you have like the radium torches too. I'm not sure if I can put these underwater though. Well, the glowing recipe, the glowing feet, which is actually the dredger feet. I think so. Or the dredger feet is for the reptile hide armor, whatever. Anyway, back in the Exile Lands, you can always unlock that in the Drags dungeon, which is one of the easiest dungeons of the Exile Lands. But here you should be unlocking it through. It's a matter of chance, I think. If it's like other locked feats, let's say, you can get those from schematics fragments, or not in the Siptus Tower. It's for other things there, for other feats. Maybe from search enemies, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, so I have to figure that out. Otherwise, I will eventually, when I travel back to the Exile Lands, I can grab some good stuff from there to come back to Sipta eventually, you know. So let's keep up with this. Dear. I just don't get rid of this task. I didn't think that one needed an extra pillar, but okay. What is done is done. Right, missing a few here. Hey Noah, good to see you here. Welcome back to my stream. Hope your day has been running fine so far. And okay. I thought I had more stuff to catch up with the chat. I'm talking a lot today as usual. But it's good. It's good for me to interact with you people. Even if I talk a lot, maybe sometimes a little too much, and I apologize for that. I'm trying not to be like that, but it's just me being me. It's just kind of almost unavoidable. unless I just really stitch my mouth and not speak anymore. Okay, and another work complete. Dear, this is starting to become painful. I'm not meaning that I don't like to do this, it's just a lot of stuff. Holy cow. Okay. And I don't have more, I suppose. Oh, yeah, nice. Okay. Good news. I can keep up with this before gathering more stones at least. And I cannot neglect my crafting stations. Okay, I have to go back to them soon. Again, and keep crafting stuff for more stormless pieces. That's the hardest part, I think. Welcome to my pillar forest. You will get lost in this maze. Yeah, this is horrible, really. But yeah, alternative to lots of tier 3 foundations. No way. I want to make sure the stability there's enough stability on every piece, even though I'm not gonna build over every single floor piece, but I will still build over many. So yeah, I wanna play safe, you know, even if this requires extra effort from my side. Let me check something, the stability of this. Hang on. Someone told me something very useful, that I don't need the repair hammer to check the stability. I only have to hold the tab key. Okay, there's 80 on that piece and 60 here because lack of pillars. So 80 on that one means that, yeah, is in on this one exactly. Yeah, it means that I need to put an extra pillar down here. Yeah, because this last pillar is not actually touching on the sand, so it really has to be touching, even if it's like a little bit, that will be enough. And now it's at 100, I'm almost sure. I need to deselect this. Yep, cool. Right. I'm trying to do this fast because I'm almost running out of breath again. There might be an option in the building mods, but not in the default game for because maybe they don't expect you to build a pillar first. Yeah, no. Yeah, to disable the stability. Yeah, maybe an option in a mod. But here, like, even if I go under admin mode, I don't think there is. Not in the game settings either, I think, not in general. So you have like these building options and such, building damage options, but nothing else about. Maybe in the future, since they already added extra options through the time to some of these tabs, who knows if they will be adding like an option for that. Like, but if there's a mod for this, that's really cool already. But you know, for people playing on consoles and they want to build crazy, probably developers are trying to avoid that. But you know, you can always set up always set up durability limits and such if you on a server, so that people who like abuse that, like build sky towers and such, you know, skyscrapers, I mean. Yeah, I need more stones. So we will get back soon with more ceilings here. So I'm almost reaching that place, which is good news, and I have to leave 2 rows free of pieces, which saves me up a bit of resources like this here. See? So I need to have like 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of ceilings. Oh, ceilings or floors. This is called ceilings, but it's pretty much being used as floors too. So always, okay, I'll crafted here. And more reinforcements for you Brutus to carry. This is quite a lot, but not enough. It's really cool. Yeah, I think in the next stream I will go for a brimstone hunt, let's say, and more hide, because I need tar, okay? More tar, so these things here are like altered for by now, okay? Stop. They've stopped. Really, I cannot make more steel, because missing more steel fire, okay? So let me see. Actually, I want to have an idea of what I have right now to make more tier 3 pieces. So let's go here slowly. Okay, so let me take a general look. Very well. Confusing like this. So I have more than 2,000 shape tools. I will be making more later. Okay. I may have steel reinforcements for a while too. And are the bricks okay? I should be good for more stone, for a significant amount of stone glass pieces. What I need now is to grab more stuff for more pillars. Okay. And Brutus, I think I'm gonna carry this. Okay. Only this for now. It only stacks up to 500 instead of 1,000. I mean, so the rest will actually stay here because it's too heavy even for you, Brutus. Oh, there's actually a song from Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's called "Even You, Brutus." I remember now that I've called Brutus to the dog. Well, it's original name actually. So about the logs. You can carry this with yourself. Okay, strong dog, stay here now. And the rest of the random stuff, let me just go here. It's confusing here, but yeah. Okay. And the bugs, I will put those on the fish traps soon. And I will have my best helper ever, Tuna, to follow me, so it will carry enough stones. I'm just gonna go back here. I'm carrying actually a lot of ceilings. Let's see if I can place this too. Oh, I may be getting more because of the harvesting rates, is it that? Or, I'm not sure, but I didn't want it to make too easier for other things, only for the harvesting wood and stones, so that's gonna be a problem, but yeah. It's okay, I need many more than what I have right now, but that's fine. Anyway, Tuna, we should go up here. I mean, I could go down there for more iron even, but I can go to an iron run specifically then. That was fast. Yeah. I'd say it should be enough for now, but it won't be enough in the long run. But yes, I think I can craft a few more pillars, definitely. Tuna. What is it doing? Okay. Took you a while to reach this place. Probably was stuck behind the walls. Always getting stuck on the structures. All the time. 200 something. Not enough. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Still lots of wood left here. I'm gonna just drop it here for now, and then if I need to get more stuff, I will. Brutus. Yeah, okay. My game is having hiccups, I wonder why. Okay, slutty. Thirsty. Oh, back here finally, yay! Let me do something. I'm gonna put a ceiling. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here. You know why? Okay, it was tough to place it. Because here is where I will have like the rectangular pool. So no pieces here. Putting too many will make me adding way too many pillars at once, and that will make me tired. So let's mix the tasks, the ceiling tasks with the pillar ones, okay? Or I'll die of boredom. I can't believe my forest of pillars is almost built. Maybe in the end of this year. No, really. Ah, come on. Okay. Ah, I forgot to breathe. Forgetting doing things may kill me soon. I'm not joking. Sometimes you get so distracted with things that you forget, like, the basic, the vital things to survive. Just so dumb, but unfortunately it may happen. Especially with a person with a little brain like me. Okay, so next. Give me this. And we should go to this area. I mean, I could start putting ceilings over there instead of just reaching this area, but that's okay. We'll get there. Slowly, we will. Or I will. I'm the one doing this, not sure. Okay, but thank you so much for all of your patience watching this repetitive stream. Yeah, it's for a good cause, okay? And thank you so much everyone for actually being around here. It means a lot to me, and it's a huge form of support. Your time is always precious. Okay, more. You know, since I started my stream later today, I thought I'll be going back to my bakery on Bakery Simulator. So I've been playing it at bits, you know, it's those games that I will play more casually. However, I felt, okay. Really? It is the lack of breath that just threw me under the... Oh, cow. This didn't happen. This didn't happen. Yeah. I hope those things are really there where I've died and they didn't bug out. I'm gonna be so mad. Yeah, I don't disable the loot dropped on death for that extra challenge, for that extra stress that I feel whenever I die, okay? Even though stress is not good for me, it may be good once in a while. You want to have give a challenge to your... Holy cow. Seriously? Yeah, press F to equip everything. I didn't die in the best way. Poor old Jester. Excuse me. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna harvest myself, okay? I need some hide, so I'm still useful when I'm dead, so yeah. These look really odd, but yeah. Harvesting my corpse. I don't want to cause any pollution down here. I don't want my base to smell like that, people. Okay. And let me drink these because I can make this easily. So why not spending the good stuff? Okay. Next. Ah, no! I have to go underwater all the time. That annoys me. Okay. Okay. And a few more. Brutus is now scouting, not following me because I died, and still waiting for the owner to show up. Surprise! Okay, he doesn't care. I have more here, finally. So... Hang on! Not all of these. I have to really calm down with the crafting. And to the pillar addiction, yeah. Unfortunately, it was from that. I was so distracted contemplating all my pillars that I died because I forgot to go up to the surface to breathe. Won't be happening again, I'm hoping. It's more likely to happen though. This is hard. Well, I need more pillars. Sad to say. Well, I do have to go back to the... Because... Why did I laugh? Just don't want to bring tuna over there because it keeps sinking under my base. Let me see how much this does. So many more stones than wood per pillar. If I'd chosen the flotsam, for example, it will be the other way around. 18 wood logs and 3 stones instead. So it makes sense because of the materials they are made of. So yeah, need many more stones. Hey Kenji, good to see you here. I'm building... I don't even know, it's pretty much my base. But I'm doing a crazy design over there, like a big platform over the water. And then there should be like a pool in the middle and all made of storm glass, okay? I'm not sure if the design in the front side will keep being this way, but I still have lots of stuff to do. I'm putting a crazy amount of pillars underneath the floors that I have in there, so I'm just gonna grab a few more basic resources to make sandstone pillars, because they will be hidden by the tier 3 storm glass pieces then. So I'm doing a monstrosity over there right now, and we'll have a few elevators and such. So big project, lots of work. That's all I can say. Okay, here. I wonder if these are enough for... But then when I wonder if it's enough, it's never enough. And we'll need more stones, exactly. Just to spend the rest of the logs that I have here. Calm down with this sandstone pillar crafting, because I may be crafting more than I should. Then I have to place them all so I can retrieve the resources, and we'll see then how it goes, okay? Because that place needs too many. Yeah, a lot. Look at the speed. Yeah, I can still grab a few more. So I have 335 pillars. No, 400. Oh my, I think I'm gonna... No? Take a break of crafting more, and I will go back to my place now. On the other side, I'm trying to make something like this too, so I will leave this with water. I will put here like things like fences and a few pillars supporting like the upper side, and I also want to try to make a few towers around it. Too many things to explain now, I guess. It looks like a Turanian pyramid, really. Yeah, I'm not actually gonna build a pyramid. I decided to go like make something random in the front side, but then we'll see how it goes. I may have to do a few changes over there. I just thought I could just make something cool to give some life to this base beginning. But yes, it won't be a pyramid at how. I'm afraid, but now that you say it, it looks kinda cool. Weird, but cool. So I'm gonna put some pillars below. I know, misplaced. This is getting so scary here. Let's not die again. Well, at least, you know, by dying I can get more hide for free by harvesting my own corpse. This game is so dark. By the way, for talking on dark, since I harvested my corpse just a while ago, I still have some human flesh. And it looks like it's one of Brutus' favorite treats. So, deserves some food, some exotic food for what he has been helping me here. Like, he's been helping me a lot carrying stuff, so he's like my building buddy. So what? I'm selecting this and okay, it wasn't working properly. I'm so excited. I can't wait to have this under the water over, so I don't have like to keep swimming all the time. I'm spending as much time underwater in this game as I spent on Subnautica. So it's like way too long. Ah, damn again. Yeah, I know. It's hilarious, the amount of pillars. Feeding own fingers to puppy. I mean, now it will have. It's how I create a bond with my pets, is for feeding them the flesh of my characters' past corpses. That sounds so bad. And I'm not even a Yogg or worshipper. Holy cow. I mean, for that I will have to feed human flesh to my human trolls, my human fighters and archers, but yeah. It's still a little weird. I'm just too lazy to reach to my preservation boxes to put these human flesh in there, to be honest, so just take this puppy. I swear that all of these pillars that I've just crafted won't be enough for filling this up. I'm gonna grab everything. I can miss anything here. I'm feeling sleepy. I'm not joking. No, right? I feel like there is a storm almost showing up, but then no, it's just the clouds up there. It will be really dark already here. Really, this is so deep that I need to use more pillars than I expected. Bad place for a base. Okay. Oh, I'm missing one there. I can't fill with this. I'm laughing at the amount of pillars that I've already placed. I don't know how I had the guts to do this. You know, after so many times thinking that I should, like, quitting from this strange idea of making this sort of base. I know, I'm still at it. I'm not an easy quitter. Yeah, definitely lots of torches underwater. I'm gonna cover this with the fence foundations, as I said, probably some ceilings underneath, and then some lights, because it's gonna be looking great during the night time, and I won't want to really see these ugly pillars anymore, ever. If I know the location of the cliff cave Migdallands, next to the big statues and the waterfalls, I think so. If it's the one that I'm thinking about, I think I know. Yes. What's up with that cave over there? Yes, it's definitely dark. I mean, I can use my night vision, the blind sight now, but since it's really the light is just on the sky right now, and I feel like it's gonna be too bright. So let me see. You're right. I don't want this. It's gross. I have to craft everything, yeah. Here we go again, more ceilings, floors, whatever. It's, let me see. No, here I don't have to build anything, thankfully. Over there, I'm gonna put myself in first person. It's better for me to build things. And all of these ceiling pieces won't be enough. I don't have enough pots. Oh, I actually have enough for more. I just need to grab more hardened bricks from my temporary base over there. I forgot that I still have plenty bricks left. Just what I'm missing more is really more reinforcements. Oh, holy cow, not like this. Not here, at least. Perfectly when it comes to building pieces over water. The Aquilonian pieces, because of the blue thing here. Let me see. This. You see the white and blue. It fits for an aquatic base. I've already done something with I think it wasn't with the Aquilonian, but with the Argosian, which kind of looks like it, but it's also really pretty to build bases that are on the water too. Okay, so I still have plenty pillars, so I'm gonna actually put a few more here, and then I'm gonna try to get more ceilings soon. Okay. This is gonna be confusing. I'm gonna actually start from here, so I'm not gonna miss any of these. And do I have enough pillars for everything? I highly doubt You know, when you think you have like a lot, you you see that a lot, it's not that much. Kenji, next to the white yes, I know. Yeah, the boss, I think he drops a legendary key, right? A skeleton key, right? It's a good place to build. Actually, I completely agree with you. I've had actually a little base, a temporary base there before in a server a long time ago before. Yeah, I think, yeah, I've made like just a sandstone, yeah, a sandstone base. I don't think it was very close to, yeah, but it was in one of those caves around that place. I've passed through there often actually when I'm on the Exiles, because I usually build in the highlands, but not very far from that those cliffs. So yeah, I really remember well that place. A few tigers in there, definitely. The tiger is pretty tough. Most of your solo player bases are there. Yeah, I think it's a nice place, and you know why? Because at least you only have like to protect the front side of your bases, because the back side is pretty much just a rock protecting. So if you're not gonna go and build like a huge base, I think that is a great option for you. I love building in caves and such, and in, you know, if it's possible to build in ruins still. You know, it's like a cozy place to be, and it doesn't like attract much attention from other players, I guess. So it's a really good idea to build in such places. And it's actually, it gives a harder time to avatars to destroy your base too sometimes. So yeah, let me see. I do have to grab a lot of stuff. Okay, let's go back, Brutus. And it's almost done. Minus the fence foundations around here, but I'll get there. At least I'm glad that finally, at least with the ceilings, I'll be done very, very soon. Today. Okay. I never know, my days are always different. Or if I manage to play other game I will, or if I do other things I will too. We'll see then, but I'm sure that this will get done in a while. Oh, I have plenty of these, silly me. I'm just drop many things in there. Okay, so I will bring this, and now I will need the elephant again. I mean, this one can carry stuff for me, but since I need also wood, not only stones, it's better to bring the elephant with me instead. Yeah, I need more of the good stuff, the basic resources all the time. And as soon as I get at least mostly stuff done, I will put back the harvesting rate to the default, that is 1. It's currently at 4, which is very high, I know, but to build something big like this, with the rest of the normal rates, I know that I should go for it still. The thing is that I've spent too much time trying to plan a different base, and I came up with this, and you know, I really want to go out again and explore more the map even more and grab more trials and all that stuff. So if I didn't realize, but if I didn't change the harvesting rates for that thing, you know, it will be a never-ending battle, a never-ending grind to make something like that. Of course, in my like normal gameplays too, but in servers. Or for example, if I want to go with like not a huge deal, I don't mind with the normal rates, or like twice the rate or something. However, for such project, I feel like, you know, I've been spending quite a lot of time that I should. Any more things to do around this map and the Exiles. It's fun. It's all about the fun. And oh, okay, these rocks falling. Cool effect, though. And I forgot to fix my pickaxes. I have 2 of them. I'm just almost breaking this one. Logs. Yeah, of course. Actually, let me start already to make some pillars, okay? 260. I wonder if all of these now are enough. I think they should be. Because I'm actually closer to finish that area there with the ceilings. So I think so. We should stop by here. It was actually a short trip. I'm not that encumbered, so let's go back. Too far away. The bear is usually over there, not here. I swear that I've seen these rock nose. I just ignored it before and now it shows up like that. Okay. Tuna, stay here. And you come with me. Yep, encumbered again. Right, let's go. I said yesterday, I have these markers here, so I know where the center is at, okay? Pretty much now I know easier with this pole in the middle, but still. Oh, there's like a pillar, lost pillar. I cannot see this in front of me anymore. Actually, let's finish this thing before with the ceilings. How pieces? How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All 11. Nice. Okay. To spend these things on more of these fence foundations instead. Then, yeah. How many did I say? 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11. One moment. I'll be right back soon, okay? Okay, thank you so much. Have a great day, you, Kenji. I'll be back in a minute, okay? Alright, I'm back. Sorry. So I'm gonna leave soon, alright? Well, actually, I think the music on the play... on the... hang on. Oh, the music is still playing, it's just a little lower volume. Alright, so I'm gonna finish this here. And I'm gonna spend the rest of the pieces that I need to spend on this. Let me see. Oh, seriously? So YouTube doesn't show up your emoji of the dog, but it shows up the bot messages. Pretty sorry. Yep. To dog in the leash. I really find funny some of the emojis. Let me see. Go back up. Don't wanna die again here. Right. I may wanna do this here too. So I'm gonna cover this up so whenever I travel through the elevator, I'm not gonna see these pillars or... I think I've misplaced one of these things. Again. YouTube emoji system is a scam. Yeah, it looks like it detects it as a spam message. I mean. Which is totally wrong. I didn't disable the emoji sharing. So I find odd that it just hides the messages with some emojis. Some will hide, others won't. I don't understand. Anyway, I think I may have too many pillars left on Brutus, I think. But I'm still not done with, on this side. Okay. Right. I'm trying to be quick. Tired of the pillars already. Okay. Catching some fresh air. I may need the flashbang glasses. Yeah, probably. I apologize. Probably it's your screen. No, just kidding. Okay, I have the blind sight equipped now. I'm just gonna try not to look up that much because of the sky. It's gonna be very bright. Okay, actually... Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm clumsy. Alright. I will have some pillars left. Though, but that's... okay. Yep. No more pillars, eh? And we have an extra one here. What I could do, it will be like to dismantle and get all of these resources back. I will do that in another time. Finally, I've put all the pillars. Nope. I'm missing something here. Well, let me see. Okay. Just 2 more ceilings here. Them. I thought it was over. Right. It should be like this, I believe. Yep. I'll need to place plenty of these fence foundations over here with the help of one normal foundation so I can put it in the correct position. However, I have to leave that for another stream. My boyfriend just arrived and I know he needs attention. Okay, and I really need to get out of this armchair right now. Okay, I need to stretch my legs and such. I'm all sore from the deep house cleaning today, and I had to clean the building stairs from the last floor too. So it will be my last week. Yeah, next week. Last time doing that. At least 4 months, because it will be the turn of other neighbors to do that then. But I was getting used to that. It's just the deep cleaning here at the house and, you know, changing the bed sheets, whatever, the normal stuff, you know. But I decided to do extra stuff today and even go outside, go walk and stuff. But in the middle of the day, I get very, very sore. Because of my problem, but that's fine. I'm feeling like not in a bad mood today, so that's what matters, I guess. I'll deal with these things eventually. Yeah, finally. Oh no more. I swear these pillars are gonna haunt me forever. Craziness. Thank you so much, Mark. I'm glad you are also having fun. I hopefully as much as I'm having here on our favorite game ever, I guess. Thank you so much, everyone, to be here. And I'm not good with this, with saying goodbye, okay? I wish you all the rest of a nice day, and see you later. Stay tuned for more content on my channel soon as I can bring more content. Yeah. Goodbye. Yep, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just tired.